Hey Internet, welcome to Heat Transfer Tutorial. This is a made-up question not found in your textbooks. So, we got a rigid tank filled with 2,000 kilograms of liquid ammonia. We have an initial temperature at 4 degrees Celsius in the morning. In the afternoon, the temperature has risen by 2 degrees Celsius. We want to find the heat energy that is transferred to the liquid ammonia during that period. So don't get confused. It's heat transfer, not heat transfer rate. So it's Q, not capital Q dot. So just to be clear, step 1, draw your free body diagram, your FBD. This will help you visualize the problem. So rigid tank. So that means the volume's the same, and that means we have to consider the pressure as well. Alright, so ammonia, 2,000 kilograms of mass, 4 degrees Celsius. Step 2, list all the given variables, find the unknown. So we're trying to find Q, the heat, initial temperature, final temperature, and the difference in temperature, the mass, and we know the liquid is ammonia. Step 3, find the heat formula. So Q is mc delta T. You may be familiar with this formula in your first year engineering class for thermofluids. So that's a prerequisite class to be taking heat transfer. So Q is heat, M is mass, Cp is your specific heat capacity with respect to pressure in this case, and delta T of course is your final minus initial, or in this specific case, they give us the temperature difference, which is 2 degrees as well. Okay, so they give us mass, they give us the temperature difference. So how do we find Cp? So Cp is found by two methods. One, you can search it up on Google or AI nowadays, or 2, you do it manually and you look it up a table. So I can't show you the table for copyright reasons. However, I can show you the working and how to find it, and it should be in the back of your textbook. So I will give you some hints in the pinned comment on where it is. I can't state what textbook that I found it in. You can just Google up your heat transfer textbook table. Okay, so as you can see, we have 4 degrees plus 6 degrees divided by 2. Now you're wondering, how did we get the 6 degrees? So in the question, they said that the initial temperature is 4 degrees Celsius, and then it has risen by 2 degrees. So that means the final temperature is 6 degrees Celsius. So we add them up, the final and initial, and then we divide by 2 because there's 2 temperatures. So that gives us an average of 5 degrees Celsius. So knowing the 5 degrees Celsius, we then look up a table. So just go to the pinned comment to look at the specific table and page number. I can't tell you the textbook that I found on Google, but just know that it's on Google. If you just search up heat transfer table for ammonia, in this case, then you will be able to find it. Alright, so you will get 4,645 joules divided by kilograms per Kelvin. So with this unit, it's a little bit misleading and tricky, which we will get to in the next step. So step 5, we now just plug and play. We multiply MC delta T, so 2,000 kilograms multiplied by 4,645 joules per kilogram per Kelvin multiplied by 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, so since the temperature is a temperature difference, we can interchange the Kelvin with degrees Celsius, and this will allow us to cancel out the units. And then the same for kilogram and the mass kilogram as well. So that gives you joules as the remaining unit, which matches the heat unit. So we're going to condense this into kilojoules. So we get 18,580 kilojoules. Note that this amount is the heat transferred to the 2 metric ton of liquid ammonia by a difference of 2 degrees Celsius. And note, we just interchange the degrees Celsius with Kelvin because they're equivalent and can be interchanged in this scenario because this delta T is a temperature difference. Okay. Thanks for watching. Disclaimers: the method is correct. However, I do make calculation mistakes. I encourage you to solve it yourself and see if you get the same answer. Now, before we leave, I highly encourage you to save this video onto your PC, just in case this video or channel gets taken down. While I follow all copyright laws, sometimes things happen. If you're on a Mac, use the Mac equivalent of snipping tool. If you never used snipping tool before, follow these instructions. Click on your icon in your taskbar. If it's not in your taskbar, go to your Windows search, type in snipping tool, open up the program. Click on video option, click on new. Left click and drag the rectangle to cover the YouTube screen. Hit the start button in snipping tool. Wait for the countdown. Hit the replay button on YouTube. Let the video finish. Hit the red square in snipping tool. Stop your recording and then save your video. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe. Share with your friends because this is a made up question, so they probably won't be able to find it. If you got questions, comments, or if you find a mistake in the video, leave it in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time, see ya.